The Gina and Maddie podcast.
I know this is your favourite time of day when you see something sport-related written on the run sheet, but this is some pretty big news. So let's fire this up. Sporting comebacks. There have been plenty in the history of sport. If you wind the clock back, one of the big ones, Muhammad Ali in 1970. After a 3-year suspension, he staged a historic comeback in Atlanta, beating Jerry Quarry in 3 rounds. There was also the night of the big bank robbery as well that night. They turned it into a TV show. I think Kevin Hart and Samuel L. Jackson.
There was actually a big bank robbery on the same night.
It was done in Atlanta on purpose because everyone was going to be at the boxing match. But that is a side note.
And that's true.
Yeah, it's on Binge, I think, at the moment, the fight night. It's great. Great show. Another one, Game 3 of the 2001 State of Origin. It was locked at 1-1. New South Wales smashed Queensland in the second game to even things up. Supercoach Wayne Bennett puts in a call to a guy who had retired from State of Origin football. That guy, Alan Langer, came back for Game 3 and broke the hearts of New South Wales in his comeback to State of Origin, scoring a try as well. Still not over that one. And then also the GOAT of the golf course, Tiger Woods, coming back and winning the Masters in 2019. That was his 5th Masters win, his 15th major win. 11 years since he last won a major. Absolutely incredible. And then tonight, there is another sporting comeback that is going to, hit the back pages tomorrow. Yeah. Let's fire up the music. It is me. I am making my triumphant return.
To what?
26 years after strapping on my soccer boots, I'm returning tonight to play in the over 35 6-a-side spring/summer competition.
Are you going to be the oldest one on the team? Just a little side note. Over 35s?
I actually am. Because I'm playing with all of Ziggy's mates' dads.
Yeah.
And so
he's your younger.
He's the middle child. He's the middle child, but they're all the first-time parents. So they're all a little bit younger. They're all in their late 30s, whereas the old guy over here, pushing 40. Well, I'm 41, let's just say with that. But I will be... Look, I've got my boots.
Oh, you brought your boots?
Brought my boots in. Do you want to see my boots?
Are they brand new?
Look at these.
Oh, my God. Don't put your boots on a desk. It's unlucky.
No, it's fine.
Put them down.
It's
you
fine.
know the rules of backstage at musical theatre?
Here we go.
They are very
you
pink.
Like those?
They are pink. You'll have the best.
I'd go orange.
Oh,
do you reckon pink? What do you think?
Pink.
I'd 100% say pink.
Yeah, they're pink. I tell you what, you might not be the best player in the field, but you're going to have the best shoes.
Got the boots. I've done 0 training.
Yeah. You can train with the Mariners.
Hurt my shoulder sleeping.
Well, this is your excuse.
Carrying an injury into the game.
If you don't play well, you just keep touching your shoulder going, oh, I'm usually really good, mate, but I've done an injury.
I'm going to need to be like Turbo, have a couple of injections before the game, a couple of injections at half time.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Yeah. How do you think my body's going to handle it? I don't know.
I'm interested to hear how you go. You'll probably be limping in tomorrow.
Full match report on the comeback that no one has asked for, 26 years in the making. Me strapping on the boots, over 35 soccer. Actually, I'm so nervous. I am actually hacking it. I have not kicked a soccer ball for that long.
Oh, my God.
It's 8:20 p.m. kickoff as well.
Yeah.
I'm normally in bed.
Of course you are. And is everyone else sort of hasn't played in ages as well?
No, they're all super fit, ripped-looking dads. There's not a dad bod amongst them. They're all like male models.
Do you know what
with
you should do?
six-packs.
You take the oranges, cut them up, and just have them for all else fails.
I think they have something very different at halftime. I think there's a lot of cans being drunk at halftime rather than water and oranges. But a full match report tomorrow from the comeback. 26 years in the making.
Gina and Maddie.
All right, Tuesday, which means we talk to the one and only Trevor Long, all things tech. And Trev, Gina wants to talk to you about these glasses. But before we do, I want to know what you think. Have we seen the last of Daniel Ricciardo in the Formula One? Because I know you are a nuffy when it comes to Formula One.
I have come to terms with the fact that his F1 career may be over. Put it that way.
Okay.
While I don't agree with it, I think that we may have seen the last of him, and it's a very sad way to say goodbye without him formally getting to say goodbye. So, yeah that's the way Red Bull works, unfortunately.
Put your shoeies out. Is that what we're saying? Put your shoeies out. Trev.
I'll put all my Daniel Ricciardo mini helmets out. That'll that'll take up a few days' worth of effort.
Amazing. Let's get back to tech. Let's get back
he's
to tech.
not
Sorry.
here to talk about Formula One, Maddie.
Okay.
So, Trev, these glasses, the main thing I can read about them is they're pretty ugly. Can you tell us about the new AR glasses?
You've summed them up perfectly. Snapchat spectacles, the 5th generation of these. Now, to give them credit, Snapchat were the first people to come up with a pair of sunglasses with little cameras in them that allowed you to kind of, snap, which is the term for taking a photo on Snapchat, to snap the thing you're looking at. A great way to snap what you're doing without having to pull your phone out. Really cool idea. This is years ago they were doing this. And now Facebook's doing it with their glasses. That's kind of the market they created. But their founder, their boss, Evan Spiegel, who's he married to? Miranda Kerr or something like that.
Yeah.
He's doing very well financially and at home. He stands on stage and he puts on these glasses and he looks like the biggest dork in history. They are the dumbest looking things you've ever seen. Huge glasses because they're augmented reality. So they've got built into them little projectors that project images onto the lenses so that when you're looking through them, you're seeing, in an interactive world around you. A great concept.
Yeah.
But it's a space race of the modern age with Apple and Facebook doing all these things. But my goodness, they look horrible, and I just can't believe he stood on stage wearing them.
Do you honestly think that, like you said, there is a race for this, like, glasses technology with those, the Vision Pro from? Yep. Is this an unattainable dream? Are we barking up the wrong tree with goggles and glasses, or is it something that's going to happen, but it's just not for a long time because the price point?
It is something like 12 years since the Google glasses, which are those dorky things that people wore with like a screen in front of their eyes. And now we're at a point where we don't even have anything that small. It feels like it's decades away before this is a real thing. But maybe all these companies believe this is the computer interface of the future, i.e., we won't rely on our phones as much. And maybe that's why they're all in this race.
Maybe they need to be thinking about put it in a contact lens. So people don't know. Then you can be taking photos and people don't know.
Yeah. We'll open up a can of worms when we start talking about Neuralink as well, so let's not do that.
I want to ask you, Trevor, about the Apple Watch because I have one and I love it, but I have to take it off at night to charge it because it doesn't charge very quickly. I love that it tracks my heart rate because I have atrial fibrillation and I love that technology. How can they make it better?
Well, the new Apple Watch does charge fast, I'll tell you that straight away, but there's software coming that needs to be certified by the TGA, but it will detect sleep apnea. So an Apple Watch Series 10, once certified by the TGA, will detect breathing anomalies, essentially what it is, and then utilize that information to detect and diagnose sleep apnea. And then it can give you information that you can download, take to a doctor or a sleep specialist and actually get treated. So, that, like an Apple Watch detecting sleep apnea, and then you've got AirPods that are going to detect or do a hearing test clinically certified, and AirPods that can be hearing aids, again, yet to be medically certified in Australia. But it's just phenomenal to think that with software upgrades, we are getting health advances in our lives, which is fantastic stuff.
That's what you want to hear. Not glasses that you can Snapchat your nudes to. We just want stuff that, we can fix people and make them healthier. That would be amazing. Trev, all this information you can find at EFTM.com and you'll catch Trev on the Today Show as well. Always a pleasure, Trev. We'll chat to you next week.
Cheers, guys. Talk to you then.
Bye.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.